All right, test drive unlimited solar crown. I have the Nissan R35 GT-R here. Now, unfortunately, when you look at this car, it's very heavy, 1,600 kgs, fully maxed out here. It just can't compete with the Huracans and the R8s that are like 1,200 kgs. Like you're talking about what, like literally like 800 pounds. It's too much. Plus, it just doesn't have a lot of power. So basically, my use for this car, if you look at the 0 to 62, 1.1 second. It's actually faster than some of the other cars, even though it doesn't feel like it. I have it basically like a short track tune. So it's like a little circuit master, because anything top end is just not good with, right? But I mean, it sounds so good in this game, right? So basically, you can see how quick it gets up to speed, but then it just kind of tapers off. We got the turning, really solid, really on point, really grippy. It's just, it is fun to drive, right? It might not be the fastest car, but this thing does rip, right? You can definitely do well with this car. It's very, this tune does make it way better, okay? Way better than stock. Every car in this game, you have to tune, man. You have to tune. So many people complain about the AI and this, and this. You gotta tune, man. You have to. A lot of people are like, I don't know. I haven't no life the game, blah, blah, blah. Like, nobody has tuning knowledge. Like, I don't, like, instead of leaving me a novel on YouTube about how I'm being too cocky and I'm telling you it's a skill issue, you realize when you go to most of this stuff, right? It tells you what it means. It literally gives you a description, right? So instead of writing me a novel, how about you go read this and then be like, oh yeah, maybe this guy is right. It literally tells you everything you need to know. And if you still don't understand, just Google it real quick. Like, you're playing a game, you're dumping 50 to 100 hours into a game. Take 5-10 minutes, research what all these things do, and then you'll have a better time. Like, so many people rather just complain and make excuses as to why I'm a fucking cocky asshole versus like trying to learn something. It's crazy. And even when I give them the tunes, they still want to fucking bitch at me. Look, fucking tough love out here, man. But if you don't want to do that, I got you. All right, I got you. All right. So this is what you're gonna do. Create a new driving mode. Okay. Make sure you select custom on all of them. You name it whatever you want. And then I shortened up the final gear ratio. I didn't touch anything else because it doesn't really need it. All right. So put that final gear ratio at 3.85. And downforce, that's what I got. Right. -1 and -0.7. Easy. Stability. That's what I got. We're one click away from max. What? That's weird that it was 8. Now it's 9. Okay. Weird. But anyway, that's what we got. And here's the rest of like the dampers and the springs. Okay, handling. I have I set this thing to a 60-40 split, all right, 60% to the rear. And you know, it's an all-wheel drive car. You need it to put that power and just go, you know what I mean? So that's what I got for that. And then here is the rear differential and the camber. You can't change tire pressure in all-wheel drive cars. It just, it is what it is, you know? I got the roll bars cranked up just because the car is not like a super fast hypercar, so you kind of need it. Camber's -3.5. Okay, we got that. Good, good. Braking, 75 and then 820. Now, rear is actually front and front is actually rear. It's broken. It's backwards. It doesn't make any sense. You know, just for shits and giggles real quick, let's max out the camber. Just full 6, just to see what happens. It actually visually changes too. Dude, look at it. It's like we got stance cars. That's funny. Well, at least it actually visually changes it. All right, let's see how this thing handles now. Oh, actually, it handles really well. I feel like this is too much. Let me do another launch. Pretty much still the same. Pretty much still the same, man. It's hard to say, like, if max camber is the way to go. It kind of feels the same as the 3.5 that I had. But, I mean, if you want to mess around with the camber, go for it. I wouldn't go positive, obviously. But, I don't know. The full negative could be good. I don't... You know, personal preference, man. If you want to try it, go for it. I actually might put mine at... I'll put it back to 3.5. That's where I had it. That's where I'm going to leave it. Anyway, that's my tune. I don't have a top speed tune for this because it's just... It can't compete with the other cars. So I just got a grip tune. And that's it. Yeah, look, our camber's still cambered, but not as crazy. Now let me drive with this again. Yeah, it's hard to... I would keep with this. It still feels pretty good. I don't know. There's so much you can do. You know, change up. You know the drill. Subscribe. Come back. See you on the next one.